welcome you back here to Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field, Ouachita River Rumble. Your Malvern Leopards taking on the Arkadelphia Badgers. Battle of undefeated conference foes. Conference championship on the line has been mentioned. Chance for Malvern to win their first outright conference championship since 1996. Let's talk about our isolated player of the week. This week, got some stats here. Ben did his homework, averaging 223 yards per game, a ridiculous 10.5 yards per carry, along with 28 rushing touchdowns.
Are we going to play Guess Who?
And more than 3.5 touchdowns a game. And I'm not even going to get into all the receiving threats he can do as well. Our isolated player of the game is going to be junior number 2, Jalen Dupree.
Jalen Dupree, I mean, he's already got 2,000 all-purpose yards on the season. And we haven't even touched the playoffs yet. So depending on how many games you have, he could theoretically pop over the 3,000-yard total offense mark if you get enough playoff games in. But obviously, if you're sitting here and you've got one – and remember, we're short a game.
Right.
I mean, we're only playing 9 instead of 10.
True.
And he's got 1,770 yards. Let's say if he picks up 150 today, that would put him, somewhere in the ballpark of – 1,900 yards, and that would be without a football game in the regular season. He is we were just talking about him actually during the coaches show, is that he is one of those kids that's not just as good of a football player as he is, he's a better kid. I don't even want to say kid. He's a young man.
Yeah.
I mean, he acts like a man.
Yeah.
And but as far as the football stuff is concerned, punishing runner, you hear a lot of these tales about running backs that get better as the game goes on. Jalen's one of those guys because he's so physical. And as defenses get tired, the one thing they don't want to see is a back that's 200-plus pounds coming downhill at him, lowering his shoulder again and again and again. And Dupree never shies from contact. And when you get tired, the famous quote is, fatigue makes cowards of us all. But the problem is Dupree does not get tired. He could get 30 carries a game, 35 carries a game. We've seen that throughout the year. And carry number 35, he's just as electric and just as physical as he is on carry number 1.
Yeah, and the thing about it is he looks for contact.
He looks for contracts?
Contract.
One day, maybe.
But I meant contact. As he goes through
That's
the
that
line,
NIL situation we're talking about in college.
And we've watched him. This is even last year too. He goes through the line and, he's going to look for a linebacker or somebody to hit and run over. I mean, that's just his mentality. And the nice thing about it, Super Deuce has really, he's stayed healthy. He's in great shape. He takes great care of himself. And I'm telling you, he's just an absolutely fantastic kid on the field and just as good, maybe better off the field.
Malvern did win the toss. They elected to defer. So Arkadelphia will be getting the ball going from right to left on whatever device you're choosing to bring us in on today. We are 2 minutes away from kickoff in one of the most exciting football games in the state. And I guarantee you it's the most exciting high school game in the state today as the championship belt is on the line.
It is. And how big is this football game? Well, it's so big that the buzz was going to come back. Now, how often do they do 2 games at the same school? Not very often. The PBS broadcast team was going to come back. And then, of course, weather changed things around. But that's how big this game is. They were here for Malvern Ashdown. But this game has so much, not just within the conference. This has state 4A implications written all over it. And it's it's a game that as the season went on and Malvern continued to roll and continued to win and continued to win and continued to win, people started looking at that Week 10 game. Malvern Arkadelphia is going to be one heck of a football game, and here we are.
And it'd be interesting, and we can't tell from up here, but to see all of the shirts, the jersey, or not the jerseys, but the shirts of 4A coaches up here in the crowd, because there's a bunch of them up here watching both Arkadelphia and Malvern because they know they're going to face them sooner or later. Seth.
Absolutely, but today it's all about right
it's
here.
All about
it's
us,
all about
baby.
right now. A game that I know both Ben and I got to play in 3 times. A game where you would drive down Highway 67 and there'd be a sign about every mile reminding you what was on the line.
That's right.
A game where we've had coaches before that would refer to them as Clark County.
Yeah, wouldn't get.
They wouldn't even say it. This is the Ouachita River Rumble. This is the rivalry. And today the conference championship is on the line.
Not only that, but bragging rights. Bragging rights is always big between these two teams. These kids know each other. A lot of them are related to kids on the other team. Here we go.
Angel Perez tees the ball up. Hughes back deep to receive for the Badgers. Sky kick angled toward the right sideline. Going to sail out of bounds. First penalty marker of the game will give Arkadelphia a good starting field position.
So we talked all year last year, if you remember, how many sophomores we had playing last year. Well, now they're all juniors. So we've got this junior class, this junior defensive team where we've just got, it's like juniors almost all the way across the board. They're really not juniors anymore. When you think about the number of snaps, the number of starts they've played, the number of conference games, big moments, they've got senior level experience. We're going to need it to come up big today. This is the best offense we've played from any Arkansas team for sure.
Witten brings him to the line, trips right, split left. Give is to the tailback off the right side.
Ooh,
now cuts up
room
over the 40-45, brought down as he crosses the 50. That was Kyle Reed on the carry.
There's another, something we had a little bit of trouble with, and I talked to the coaches about, turning the corner on us at Nashville. And good block out there and a good play. The Badgers, got around, turned the corner going around the right side.
Going to bring up 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Twins left, tight twins right. Now bring a man in motion from right to left. Going to have a flag. Looks like Arkadelphia is going to be backing up via a false start.
I find it very interesting that we're going to go man-to-man coverage on the outside. We play a lot of cover two.
Yep.
Not today. It looks like we're in a cover one, and we've got man-to-man on the outside. Now we look like we're in cover two. Now we got two safeties deep. So we may be trying to throw a lot of different looks in the secondary at them.
1st and 15, twins to each side. Back to the left of Witten. Now going to bring a man in motion. Looking to throw, slant route. Got his man behind him, but complete. Ball comes out.
They called it a fumble.
I believe Arkadelphia has got it back.
Wow, I thought we jumped on that.
Trip Campbell on the reception.
Yeah, that would that was close. Close to being a fumble and close to the play being called in.
1st and 10 from the 35. Sends the tailback out in motion is Reed. Witten rolling to his right, looking to throw.
Oh.
Incomplete.
Perez did a really good job coming across his from his Mike linebacker situation to be there to break it up. Had a chance at it, just couldn't quite get there.
Donovan Witten, the quarterback. I was talking to one of the coaches, one of our younger coaches, and I said, he reminds me of Dante Culpepper, big, strong guy. And the coach said, who? I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
We got quads right here. Witten on the throw, incomplete. Looking for a little sit-down slant there.
Yeah, it looked like that could have been miscommunication. Maybe Witten may have thought he was supposed to sit.
Yeah.
And the wide receiver was looking more at a slant.
Now going to bring up 3rd and 10 from the 35. Twins to each side. Reed to the back of Witten. Now he's going to go to motion to the right. Witten looking to his left throw. Now cuts back. Going to take off. Up over the 30. Lowers his shoulder. Near the line. Looks like he's going to be short by about a yard.
Yeah, that's one of the things we talked about he can do. That doesn't look like he's going very far, but all of a sudden he's picked up 8-9 yards.
And that's what I was talking about with Dante Culpepper. Was not extremely fast, but he was a big, strong guy that could just kind of swat you away like a gnat, and we saw him do that to us last year.
4th and 1. Quarterback all the way. He's going to have enough of the first downs. He crosses the 15. Yeah. He's going to go into the end zone. Stiff arm on Cagle. Touchdown, Arkadelphia.
Yeah, that was just power on that one, and he's just a big kid. Listen, we're going to have to get him down. If that means to get him at the ankles and put his ankles together, then we're going to have to do something to get him down. You can't take him on head up and succeed very often.
Curry on to attempt the extra point for the Badgers. Kick is away. And it is good. 10:34 left here in the first quarter. Arkadelphia leads this one 7-0. We'll be back after this.
At MNB, we know that every customer is different. That's why we provide one-on-one guidance from our lending professionals. Our dedicated team understands the importance of taking that next step, and we offer our customers superior financial products and services. Put the strength and stability of MNB to work for you, with loan structures tailored to help you make sound financial decisions. Come see what banking with a real community bank feels like. Visit us online at mnbbank.com.
Welcome you back here at Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field, as the Badgers take the opening drive down the field and punch it in with about a, what would you call that, 26-yard touchdown run by Witten, as Curry has the ball teed up for the Badgers. Kick is away, going to be fielded by Dupree around the 5-yard line. He's up over the 10, 15. Makes one man miss, but now there's just a gigantic pile. He's going to be brought down, looks like around the 17 or 18-yard line.
So now we'll see the Leopards on offense against this. Really, it's one, like Ben said, it's one of the better, if not the best, 4A defensive lines in the state. And you go the front seven, Ben, and I'm going to say it's probably the best front seven, totally.
Yeah, historically, the interior defensive lineman for Arkadelphia has been extremely athletic. They've caused problems for many years with those defensive tackle positions.
1st and 10 from the 17. Give to Dupree up the middle. He's going to get up over the 20. Looks like they're going to give him the 21-yard line, pickup of about 4 on first down.
I'm really interested to see exactly what we do with Cedric Simmons. I think Cedric Simmons is going to have to get involved some way or another, whether that's him running or him throwing. If we can get those eyeballs on number 3, it's going to open up some stuff for number 2.
Man split to each side. Simmons takes the snap, give to Dupree, looking to run, makes a man miss, and he's got some room. He's up over the 35-40, going to be brought down around the 41-yard line. First down, Malvern.
Really good block on that right side of our offensive line, Ben. Really good hole through there for Super Deuce.
Yeah, and if you watch Malvern, you're always concerned about the left side. You're worried about Malvern running left. A little bit of one little wrinkle is the first 2 runs have been to the right side.
Yeah.
Going to be 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Man split to each side. Janelle the up back on the right. Dupree to the right of Simmons. Here's the snap. Simmons looking to run. He's over the 40. 45 going to step out around the 47, 48-yard line.
Yeah, and I really like that because, again, if you can get those linebackers having to kind of cross-train their eyes, who's going to get the ball? Is it going to be Cedric or is it going to be Jalen? Because both of these guys can hurt you with their legs. Both of them are very dynamic. And just that little hesitation of having to be wary of the run of the quarterback is going to give big dividends for Dupree.
2nd and 3, same formation. Here's the snap, fake the give to Dupree, throw out to Janelle, complete.
Yeah.
Going to be brought down around the 47-yard line. We'll have enough for a first down, Malvern.
Yeah, if we keep Janelle involved in this offense, either from the tight end spot, the H-back, or wherever he's going to line up, that's another weapon that I really think we're going to see more and more of, Ben, don't you?
I would think so because you got to pull out all the stops with a defense like Arkadelphia. You got to utilize the whole playbook, and where Janelle can really hurt you is over the middle of the field. We'll see if we see that tonight.
Here's the snap, give to Dupree. Makes it. Ooh, I thought he was going to make a man miss. Nice tackle out there by Williams for the Badgers.
Yeah, Nicholas Williams really did a good job. Number 14 coming up for the Badgers from his corner spot.
You say that, but it's still a gain of 3.5.
Yeah, and that just goes back to to the success our offensive line has. It's like they're moving forward instead of moving back, winning those battles.
2nd and 7 from the 44-yard line. Simmons takes the snap, looking to run off the right side. Now cuts it up, lowers his shoulder, gets down near the 40-yard line. And be nice to blow a whistle before we get driven 5 yards back. But, you know, and then they kicked our helmet all the way down there.
Whoa, wow. Come on. And the referee's looking at it.
No, he's looking at Coach Plumley because Coach Plumley's upset about it.
Yeah, I mean, he was looking at he watched the helmet roll back there.
Well.
Wow.
I'm going to be nice today. So.
Okay. I am too for now.
It's still early.
It's still early.
Well, I'm going to tell you, this is definitely 2-down territory. We're not going to punt at the 49 or 39-yard line. So we got 2 downs to get it. You can definitely run it. I know Plumley likes to throw in these 3rd and 3 situations.
Yeah, you send Dupree out to the left, and he's a threat to catch it.
Simmons sets up a screen to Janelle. He's got it up over now near the 30, falls over the 30.
Nice call, guys.
Give him the 31st down, Malvern.
And you know, when you're playing a team like Arkadelphia, you're going to pull out some of the stuff you haven't seen in a while. And we've seen Janelle run a lot of routes. We've not seen the tight end screen a lot. That's one where we pulled one out. We did run that earlier in the year, but we haven't seen it much in conference play.
Twins left, split right. 1st and 10 from the 30. Give to Dupree. Goes into a cloud of people. Going to pick up, looks like about 3 on 1st down.
Wasn't a whole lot there, but he still picks up 3 yards.
3.5, yeah.
When you have a great offensive line and a great defensive front, which is what we're going to see, you're not going to win every battle. And I would consider picking up 3 yards a stalemate.
Yes.
And fair enough. You know, it puts us ahead of the chains a little bit.
Twins left, split right. Here's the snap. Throw out to Dupree. Gets away from the first man. Going to dive forward just to limit the loss there.
Boy, I tell you what, Max Wilson was all over that one for the Badgers.
Looks like they are going to say maybe loss of half a yard there.
Well, tackling is going to be so important for both teams. Number one, Jalen's very physical. And number two, especially, their quarterback. When we get to their quarterback, we got to tackle them. But we got to get their wide receivers in space. But Jalen's no easy guy to tackle, for sure.
Trips left, split right. 3rd and 7 from the 27-yard line. Here's the snap. Simmons looking to throw. Flushed immediately. Trying to get away from the man, unable to do so. He's going to be dropped for a loss back around the 30-yard line. Going to bring up a 4th and 9 and 10.
Boy, Caden Young had a hold of him and got a hold of his jersey and just wasn't going to let loose. Now's when we need our 4th and 10 play, Ben.
Yeah, you really just kind of wonder it's obviously going to be a pass play, but you wonder if they might go back to that screen because Arkadelphia, they've been coming. I mean, they've been pinning their ears back and coming on passing situations, and so sometimes the screen's the right call. The problem is if they read the screen, there's no secondary option to throw it to.
We'll be back with a huge 4th and 9 after this timeout. Badgers lead 7-0.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett, and I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
We'll welcome you back here to Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Leopards facing a 4th and 9 from the 29-yard line.
It'll really be interesting, Ben, Seth, see what Coach Plumley's dialed up here.
I would kind of like to see the little sprint right action, give Cedric an opportunity to take off running with it if he had it.
Looks like Dupree takes the snap, give
He's
to
gonna
Simmons. Throwing it out to Cagle. He's got it complete right at the 12-yard line. Will be a 1st down, Malvern.
And
wow. Well, Ben.
I didn't see that play coming.
I didn't either.
That's why you call the timeout.
That's why you call the timeout. Hey, guys, you remember that play where
That's going to make it 1st and 10 for the Leopards from the 12-yard line.
Yeah.
5.5 left here in the first quarter.
Arkadelphia is mixing it up too up front. They'll go 4-man front, 5-man front.
Dupree at quarterback takes the snap, looking to run off the left side. Now just going to push forward.
Really good patience
Really
by
good.
Dupree right
Yes,
there.
Gosh.
Just kind of set behind, you just kind of wait for Vinny to get his traction, and then once Vinny gets a guy on skates, you just kind of tuck in behind him.
Hey, I just saw something great, guys. 57 right there just tried to push Vinny, and it was one of those rare instances where you go to push somebody and you end up going backwards.
You can push the mountain, but the mountain doesn't move.
I was watching Vinny a while ago, and he's playing with looks like a little chip on his shoulder today.
Going to be 2nd and 6 from the 8-yard line. Dupree takes the snap, fakes the give.
There it is.
Run
There
up.
it is.
He's
There
going
it
to
is.
dive
There it is.
forward, touchdown, Malvern.
Boy, and I'm going to tell you what. You talk about a pancake. I'm telling you, Vinny just laid him out, and he is not happy. You got to see that.
If you had any doubt,
stack. That's not just a pancake.
if you had
that's a
any
stack.
doubt at all that this is a rivalry game for a conference championship,
Whoa.
remove that doubt from your mind right now. The
Intensity's
the
there.
intensity is high. The emotions are running. Be interesting to see which group of kids can control it, bottle it in, and use it in their favor.
Yes.
Oziel Martinez on to attempt the extra point for the Leopards. Good hold. Kick
and
is
it's blocked.
blocked. 57's going to waste some energy. So with that, 4:49 left in the first quarter. Badgers lead 7-6. We'll be back after this.
Orange Outdoor is ready to serve your outdoor needs at both their Hot Springs and Malvern locations. Orange carries the #1 tractor brand in the world, Mahindra, as well as tractors by Coyote, John Deere, Kubota, LT, and Massey Ferguson. For your residential lawn needs, Orange carries zero-turn mowers by Hustler and Spartan. Horn also carries a full line of outdoor power tools. For all of your outdoor needs, visit Horns at 3505 North Highway 171 in Malvern or at 3034 Albert Pike in Hot Springs.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
Sky kick going to be fair caught by the Badgers around the 43-yard line.
Nicholas Williams did the fair catch on that, and 14's been pretty active here in the first quarter.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how we respond. One of the things that our defensive coaches have been excellent at this year is making adjustments after the first couple of drives. I don't know what the adjustment is for bringing number 8 down when you get to him, but that was kind of the issue last year. We got to him a lot, but he just swatted us away.
Trips right, split left. Going to give to the back up the middle. Going to pick up 2 or 3 on first down. There's Reed.
Kyle Reed, the sophomore running back. Reed's got some speed. And, well, of course, if you're playing for Arkadelphia, 9 chances out of 10, you've got speed.
Bring up 2nd and 8 from the 46-yard line. Arkadelphia hurries to the ball. Twins to each side. Reed
That
to the
slot
right.
receiver's got a ton of cushion.
Ooh. Get Malvern to jump. That'll be a free 5 yards.
Yeah, Angel just mistimed that one a little bit. Yeah, and I think that's where you see a senior quarterback standing up there that he sees him coming, and he doesn't go ahead and and Witten doesn't go ahead and snap the ball.
2nd and 3. Witten takes the snap, looking to throw. Now going to tuck it. Going to be brought down, I believe, short of the line to gain.
Yep. Akira Smith.
Right at the 48-yard line. Bring up a 3rd and about 2.
Yeah, stopped him from. Nice job there by Akira to run him down and catch him.
Trips right, split left. Reed to the right of Witten. Witten takes the snap. Give is to Reed. Nothing there. Leonard Leach all over him. That's going to bring up a 4th down.
Last time they were in 4th and short, they just ran
Yeah.
quarterback power, and then they broke it.
Okay.
Surprised to see we haven't seen any flags yet in this one.
Yeah, because there's been some conversations between the side judge, the line judge, and our players. And I think they're just trying to keep things.
I think Witten's going to keep this and just run it straight.
It's 4th and 1. Try to get Malvern to jump off. No go. And they got quads, right? Split left. You don't get to say that very often. Witten does take the snap looking to throw. Got his man out there. Going to be complete as he crosses the 45 down to the 43-yard line, first down.
Yeah, it's one of those spot passes. I'm going to throw it to this spot. You get there, and there's not a whole lot you can do about that defensively.
Carter Babb on the reception. Angel Perez coming off hurt. He needs to go ahead and get off. Does make it. 1st and 10, fakes the give. Witten looking to throw.
Holy,
hold right there.
Holy cow.
Wow.
Wow.
Well,
Wow. Goodness gracious.
about one of the most textbook holds you'll ever see. Now it turns into a big play for Arkadelphia.
Easily see they had a handful of jersey right there. I mean, you can see the jersey separate from his body.
Golly.
Right in front of the official. So I'm just kind of curious as to how
Not only that, you could hear
thousands of people in Claude Mann Stadium saw it except for the one guy that needed to see it.
And you could hear our fans hollering about it too. Wow.
Going to bring up 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. Trips left. Witten takes the snap looking to throw. Now going to roll out to his right. Now going to tuck it. Oh, now we have a flag
now
fly.
We're going to have. Yeah, but they.
We would have rather had the one way back on the other end.
Yeah.
Of course, 10 yards from 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage will be nice.
Ramir Bennett having to come off the field. That'll bring on freshman David Hutchins. Holding on Arkadelphia is the call.
Yeah, and don't sleep on Hutch. Hutch is a guy that over the course of the next 4 years is going to be one heck. I mean, I have seen his ball skills. His ball skills are phenomenal, just natural at knowing where the ball is going to be.
1st and 25. Witten looking to throw. Got a man out there. Complete touchdown, Arkadelphia.
Yeah, that's just too much time on that one, and Witten just had too much time to wait and wait on the crossing man to hit into the open field on a post pattern and hit him in stride.
That was a clear miscommunication in coverage as two people are looking at each other trying to figure out why the other one wasn't where they were supposed to be. That'll bring on Curry to attempt the extra point for the Badgers. Kick is away. And it's good. 2:09 left here in the first quarter. Arkadelphia leads this one 14-6. We'll be back after this.
Encore Healthcare and Rehabilitation is here for you. Whether illness or injury sideline you, Encore will tailor a rehabilitation program for your needs. Meet Helen Haley, one of our rehab residents.
And what'd you come to Encore for?
Because I couldn't walk.
How's your experience been here at Encore?
It's been good. Everybody's good. Everybody treats me good. They feed good. It's been wonderful.
Encore Healthcare and Rehabilitation and the Malvern Leopards, a winning combination.
Welcome you back here at Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field, as we've had 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns. Arkadelphia leads in this one 14-6.
And this is going to be one of those game guys, and you've heard me say it time and time and time again. The Leopards are just going to have to answer. And they answered the last time, and I fully expect them to answer this time.
You kind of got the feeling there were going to be a lot of points scored because both offenses are so good. And
yeah.
So it's just, which team blinks on offense may be the team that.
Curry's kick is away. Going to be fielded by Dante Cagle at the 5-yard line. Up over the 10, makes first man miss. Not much more than that, though. Looks like maybe around the 15-yard line.
Yeah. Cagle just need that man missed and then hit a seam and see if anybody can catch him. Once again, the Leopards take their second possession kind of deep in their own territory, Seth.
Yeah, that's special teams right now. Arkadelphia is winning that battle, giving long fields to Malvern both times. Malvern giving short fields to Arkadelphia, not to mention the blocked extra point as well. So there are 3 phases to the game, and as Houston Nutt said, sometimes special teams got to be special. Isn't that right, Ben?
He did say that.
He also loved the helmet. 2:02 left in the first quarter. Malvern trailing by 8. Dupree takes the snap, fakes the give, looking to run off the left side. Got
space.
some room, 25-30. Going to run out of bounds as he crosses the 40-yard line. First down, Malvern. Now that's how you erase a long field right there.
That's not flipping the field, but by golly, that's got a good start on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, and Arkadelphia is just, they're lining up man-to-man on those outside wide receivers, and they're trying to really plug that line of scrimmage and load up inside the box.
Twins right for the Leopards. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Snap, give to Simmons. Simmons looking to throw out to Ethan Martin, complete. Going to be dropped short of the 50 around the 48, 49-yard line.
And what we've seen a lot is we've seen Cedric not line up at quarterback a lot, but we've not seen him get the ball and then throw it. And so this is kind of a new wrinkle that we've added for Arkadelphia. Because we've done a lot of quarterback power with Jalen.
Yeah.
You know, just snapping it directly to Jalen and running. This is a little bit different. Handing the ball off to Cedric and letting him throw it from a running back position.
Snap to Dupree, looking to run up the middle. Gets over the 50 down to around the 48-yard line.
And another good job, just a little hesitation, just waiting for that hole to open up. And then just popping through. You see a gap, pop through there, know where the first down marker is. You don't have to hit the home run every play. On 3rd and 2, 3 is sufficient.
Be a 1st and 10 for the Leopards. Ball on the 48. Going to split a man out to each side. Up back is going to be Janelle off the left side. Dupree lines up in front of Simmons. Dupree takes the snap. Now pitches back to Simmons. Simmons flushed.
Oh.
Can't get rid of it. Going to be a big loss on 1st down.
That's one, and quote Houston, that's one of those you got to throw it to mama.
Yeah.
He was in a bad spot because he never got out of the pocket. So if you throw it away, it's grounding. If you don't, and you're so far back, if you don't get it back to the line of scrimmage, it's grounding.
Bring up 2nd and 22 for the Leopards. They are going to have to run at least one more play in the quarter.
I wouldn't be really upset if they did not run that play again, though.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Going to bring trips right, split left. Janelle the up back off the left side. Simmons takes the snap, looking to throw. Out to Cagle, complete. Trying to make a man miss, unable to do so. Going to be a pickup of about 3 yards, and still going to make it 3rd and a mile. But it is the end of the first quarter. Leopards trailing this one 14-6. We'll be back after this. Welcome you back here, Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Start of the second quarter, Leopards trailing 14-6, facing a, looks like it's say 3rd and 18. It's 3rd and long. Trips right, split left. You're now going to be the up back on the left side. Simmons takes the snap. Looking for Dupree over the middle and almost a circus-type catch, but unable to bring it in.
I thought he had it there. He had it. Just D-back did a good job getting his hands in there, too.
He was in good position. That was just a throw that somehow found its way through there. Small gap. Tough to hang on to there for Dupree. We're going to see the first punt of the day as Simmons backs up into punt formation. Fourth and 18 from the 44-yard line. We're going to end up having to use a timeout here.
You're exactly right. I just got them. They still have 12 men on the field. Coaches.
Well, Malvern did use a timeout right there, and as we look for the, I don't know, what would you say, the secret code for how to stop this Badger offense right now is?
I think it's just hang with them, and make your adjustments, and I don't know that, in my opinion, that there is a secret code. We're just going to have to man up and make the adjustments and which I know our coaches will do.
I think the biggest thing is where they've kind of had some of the same success they had last year is we've gotten our hands on Witten a couple of times, but he's just big and strong. We have to find a way that when we get our hands on him, we got to bring him to the ground. And then the other thing is you got to keep the plays in front of you, and they hit the one long pass play and probably some sort of a busted coverage, but you got to keep the ball in front of you too.
Simmons on to punt. Good snap.
Cut down on their holding.
Punt is going to be away.
Nice
Arkadelphia
punt.
not wanting to field it. Takes a Malvern bounce as it rolls up to the 15. Now out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. Arkadelphia will take over from there.
Leopards have a chance here. If they can get a 3 and out here at Ben, we need one. This is one of those, every now and then you need to stop, and this is one of those times we need to stop. Not critical, but we sure need one.
Defense has been timely this year and coming through at the right times and getting the stops we've needed. Arkadelphia going to come to the line, trips left, split right, Reed to the left of Donovan. Takes the snap. Reed going to take it, not a lot there.
Nothing there.
May have got back to the line of scrimmage.
I think if you were to ask our coaching staff, they feel really comfortable with the front seven being able to defend the run. We've been pretty good against the run all year. It's just going to be a matter of slowing down the passing game.
Witten looking to throw, slant route complete. Still going. Going to be brought down just short of the 45-yard line. First down, Arkadelphia. Trip Campbell on the reception.
And I just don't know at some point, we're trying to keep everything in front of us, and that's a big deal. But I think, if you give Witten time and we're not getting there with our front four, at some point you got to pin your ears back and probably start sending some guys.
Here's the snap, give to the back, looking to cut up. Angel Perez, nice tackle there.
That's one of those, we used to call them textbook tackles, but now we call them iPad tackles because they're Chromebook tackles because all their textbooks are on Chromebooks. But that was a Chromebook tackle right there. Textbook Chromebook tackle.
Purifoy on the carry for the Badgers. They're going to come to the line, trips left, twins right. Witten alone in the backfield. Tries to get Malvern to jump, no go. 2nd and 10 from the 44-yard line. Now going to bring Purifoy in motion. Give is to Purifoy. He's going to be met in the backfield and dropped.
Wow. Nice play there.
That's Forrest Landers. He has come on this year.
He has. Hey, guys, I'm looking out there and help me. We got a 46 out there that I cannot identify, and he's really on that interior line's really causing some problems.
Going to be 3rd and 10. Trips left, split right. Almost jump, but no go. Reed going to be to the left of Witten. Here's the snap, fakes the give. Witten looking to throw. Going to be flush from the pocket. Now going to take off. He's past the line of scrimmage,
though.
Yes, he was.
And I don't see a flag.
Golly, there it is.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Lord.
I was like, wait just a minute.
Gee whiz. Okay.
They don't have the ability to slow it down and see if that back foot's still behind the line. Like all that fanciness.
I would think they'd be punting anyway, but.
Yeah. He was way down there.
Is going to back Arkadelphia up. Illegal forward pass. Loss of down. Arkadelphia gives the impression of going for it. It's 4th and 10. Fourth and 15. I'm sorry, from the 39-yard line. Twins to each side right now. We'll see if they're just trying to get Malvern to jump or not.
Now he's backing up to a punt.
Up. High snap, but fielded. Witten's punt is away.
Yeah. What a punt.
Nice
Stay away from it. Stay away from it. Stay away from it. Attempt there by bad. Try to throw it backwards.
I saw a name, that kid, kind of like Donnie Anderson. Does that ring a bell with any of you guys? Played for Texas Tech. Throw the ball, run the ball, punt the ball, kick extra point.
I just
didn't ring any bells, huh?
I'm more sitting. Golly, they gave him the throw back there.
Whoa.
That's a yard short of where it should be.
Outstanding crowd here this afternoon, and looks like the Badgers have shown up in their blue over there. Lots of orange and black here on the Leopard side too. Great crowd.
1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Simmons takes the snap, give to Dupree off the left side, now cuts it up. Powerful legs, able to drag a man for a few yards down to the 24-yard line.
You know, guys, looking across there, I don't remember seeing our stands, our new visitor stands completely full.
Well, you knew that this was going to be a big crowd because of everything that was on the line. Arkadelphia travels very well anyway.
But they're lined
the proximity.
They're lined up 2 and 3 deep down on the sidelines.
And the Malvern fans are meeting them halfway over there.
Yes, they are.
Dupree takes the snap, looking to run up the field.
Fights
off.
Well, he actually did fall down. That should have been a horse collar. Yep. There it is.
Yep.
See, and that's the rule. If you don't get tackled that way, it's not a horse collar. So Dupree falling down, I don't know if that was just smart football or whether or not he really fell down. But
let's see him enforce it though.
If he doesn't go down, it's not a horse collar.
They're right now. They look like they're calling it. Malvern's players standing near are clapping.
Yeah.
Long discussion about it though.
Yeah, unless they're trying to talk him out of it.
Nope, they're marking it off.
Personal foul.
You know, that's unlike a face mask penalty. In a face mask penalty, it doesn't matter. If they grab the face mask, period, it's a penalty. But horse collar, actually have to. It has to cause the tackle.
But he had it, you know.
He called dead ball personal foul. Really?
Did he? I was going to say he had him by the jersey. It's like, you know. Yeah.
It'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Leopards. Ball all the way down to the 39-yard line. Twins right here. Dupree to the left of Simmons. Here's the snap. Simmons looking to run off the left side. Going to step out of bounds around the 40-yard line. Pick up at maybe 1 or 2 there.
Dupree was out there leading him. What the lead blocker problem was, there was one Dupree and 2 Arkadelphia defenders out there.
Well, they're very fast along that front 7,
Yes,
and so running side to side is going to be tough sledding for anybody. But
going to be 2nd and 8 for the Leopards from the 41-yard line. Man split to each side. Janelle up back on the left. Give to Dupree up the middle. Pushes the pile. Now bounces outside. Reaches forward over the 45-yard line.
Guys, this may be the best tackling team I've seen this year. They just don't miss them.
Yeah, it's definitely the best defensive front that we've played this year, at least in the state of Arkansas. I don't know how Hernando met, but I don't think Hernando tackled this well. But very well coached team. I mean, there's no question. Arkadelphia is ranked number 1 in the state for a reason.
For a reason.
Going to bring up a big 3rd and 4 here from the 45-yard line. Man split to each side. Dupree looking to take the snap.
Oh,
get
he just
upfield
fell
and
down.
the turf monster got him.
Yeah.
Janelle wants to go for it.
Let's go for it. We got him.
Picks up 1 there.
And you just might. I mean, we've seen us go for it on similar situations over the course of the year.
You hate that one, though. It looked like we had a pretty good push with the line there.
Yeah.
We were going to get it at least 2 or 3 there, if not pick up the first down. And now you've got to.
Looks like the Leopards are going to let this one run down, take a timeout, and talk about it like we did on the last 4th down play.
That's going to be the Leopards' last time out as well.
Use them wisely.
We'll take them with it. 6:59 left here in the 2nd quarter. Arkadelphia leads it 14-6. We'll be back after this.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Welcome you back here, Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Leopards facing a, call it 4th and 4. It's going to be a short 4, long 3. Leopards did take a timeout. Be interesting to see what we come out with here. Looks like it's going to be our own version of quads left here. Simmons alone in the backfield. Simmons takes the snap, looking to throw. Going to be flushed.
I don't think he's going to get there.
Going to be close.
Oh, wow.
Where do they mark it? Oh, wow. Now that, well, that was not a good spot. But
wow. Come on, guys.
The thing about it is, you're not even remotely looking at the fact that he extends the ball
right.
as he goes before he goes out of bounds.
Yeah.
You're just worried about getting hit.
That was not a good spot.
Spot was horrible. Well, you know, unfortunately, sometimes if you move a game to Saturday, you might not be getting the cream of the crop, as they say. Huge play there in the game. 1st and 10 for the Badgers from the 48-yard line. That should have been motion. Not called.
Now, these guys have been, surely this is the guys they had.
You never know. Anytime something gets moved, it messes things up. People have Razorback tickets. Bring up 2nd and 8. Ball on the 46. Twins right. Bring a man in motions Purifoy to make it trips right. Mitchell looking to throw. Gonna step up in the pocket. And confusion there by Arkadelphia as he throws it in between two guys. Thankfully, because
I'm just telling
both of them were open.
Guys,
they were, absolutely.
They can call holding anytime they want to.
I have a feeling they won't.
Well, that's my point. Because I was watching 54 then, and it was like, you know.
Going to make it 3rd and 8 from the 46. Twins to each side, back to the left of Mitchell. Fakes the give, looking to throw over the middle, man wide open. Caught at the 30. Going to fall forward down to the 25-yard line is Purifoy. First and 10 for the Badgers.
You just joined us. We got 6 minutes left here in the first half. The Leopards trailing 14-6.
Here's the snap, fakes the give. Mitchell looking to throw again. Over the outstretched hands of Babb, incomplete. Hutchinson on the coverage for the Leopards.
Yeah, you wonder if at this Arkadelphia's kind of a point where they just figured they've not had a lot of success running the football. They may just stand back and start slinging it.
Yeah, air it out.
2nd and 10. Fakes the give. Mitchell looking to run. Steps over the first man, falls forward to pick up maybe 2 there.
There was what I was talking about earlier. He gets by Angel Perez. Angel Perez grabs him by the feet and puts his ankles together, and down he goes. I rest my case. Way to go, Angel.
Bring up a 3rd and 8 from the 23-yard line. Twins split to each side. Reed going to move over to the left of Mitchell. Try to get Malvern to jump. Unable to do so. Looks like Arkadelphia may run it down and take a timeout here.
Yeah.
And they will. So 5:09 left in the second quarter. Leopards leading Badgers leading 14-6. We'll be back after this.
From birthdays and weddings to special events, Curiosity's Corner offers a wide selection of customized baked goods and crafts. We are a proud supporter of the Malvern Leopards and Malvern Lady Leopards. Be sure to check us out on Facebook and Instagram. We'd love to make your special occasions even sweeter.
Huge 3rd and 8 here from the 23-yard line as we come back out of the timeout. 5:09 left here in the second quarter. Arkadelphia leading this one 14-6, trying to add to their lead.
We've seen Arkadelphia really have success throwing the football. They've got 3 wide receivers that are really good. Trip Campbell, Latonio Hughes, and Carter Babb. But today it's been Jacavis Purefoy that we've been calling a lot.
Well, they just have so many weapons.
Twins to each side. Mitchell takes the snap, rolling to his left. Got a man, complete, and it will be a touchdown, Arkadelphia.
Yeah. Had time there. Jared Barber was trying to get out there to him and was trying to put some pressure on him, but just couldn't quite get there quick enough, and he let her go, and Arkadelphia got another 6.
Will be Curry on to attempt the extra point for the Badgers. Kick is away. It's good.
Okay.
5:03 left here in the second quarter. Arkadelphia leads this one 21-6. We'll be back after this.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett. I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Welcome you back here at Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Arkadelphia scores to go up 21-6 with 5:03 left. The one silver lining here, guys, is Malvern did win the toss and defer, so if you can go down here and put a touchdown in, you do get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah,
Looking for positives.
Yeah, we just have to answer. An answer here goes a long way. You know, the Leopards have shown all year they've been able to answer.
Curry has the ball teed up for the Badgers. Cagle and Dupree back deep to receive for the Leopards.
Cagle and Dupree, they can answer real quick.
Kick going to be fielded by Dupree at the 7-yard line, up over the 10, 15, 20, down to about the 22.
You really can't say enough about their coverage units at Arkadelphia.
Right.
They are really, really good.
Really good special teams.
And, you know, that's the score in some ways is reflective of the field position. You know, they've got to go 60 yards and we've got to go 80. I mean, it's a difference, you know, and sometimes, you know, they have to go less than 60 yards, just depending on, you know, which drive we're talking about. But I think the statistics would show that it's easier to go 60 yards than 80 yards.
Yeah.
Probably.
Leopards come to the line, Twins right. Janelle the up back on the right side. Dupree in front of Simmons. Dupree takes the snap, looking to run on the right side. Lowers his shoulder. Going to get down near the 25-yard line. Pickup of about 3 on first down.
The Badgers have done a really good job of, except for a couple times there, holding Dupree in. But, you know, Jalen's one of these kids. You keep pounding, all of a sudden you look up and they're going to be looking at number 2, chasing him. It's just, you know, it's just the way they play, the way we play, and the way Jalen plays.
2nd and 7, man split to each side. Dupree to the left of Simmons. Simmons takes the snap, looking to throw, threads the needle.
Wow, he thread that needle.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Complete for a first down to Dylon Carradine.
Yeah.
And Ron, to your point, those are runs that in the second half, they may be 3 yards now, 4 yards now. They may be 25 in the second half. because we start to see some arm tackling when the fatigue sets in.
Yep.
Simmons takes the snap.
Defensive holding all over his. Thank you.
Golly.
That was not very professional of me to say it like that, but I mean it was pretty obvious.
It was pretty obvious.
They dropped back, and when Sed dropped that back, Jalen Dupree dropped back there with him. He had excellent protection, had plenty of time to go ahead, and attempt his pass that would have been a great one had the Ben didn't. I didn't see that holding. Did
Oh
you
yeah,
see
the guy he was just grabbing Dylon's jersey and just riding him.
Some might call it a mugging.
He bit on that one, didn't he? Well, what are we going to do? Okay, let's see. Okay.
Yeah, mark it from right there. That's a great idea.
Well, you don't mark it from the spot, I guess, huh?
No, I don't think you do.
Okay. No, you don't. You're right.
Be a 10-yard penalty, it looks like. 1st and 10 for the Leopards. Ball from the 47-yard line. Dupree takes the snap. Going to have another flag down as we get down near the opposing 47.
Oh, well, maybe they may be getting maybe they were hands to the face or something like that. Maybe that's why Janelle's helmet popped off. Maybe it's not on us. Oh.
Does not look like it's going to go in our favor.
Mm-mm.
As the referees are doing the electric slide.
Yeah.
Going to bring up a 1st and long.
Okay, so, well, I didn't see the call. Holding?
Holding, yeah.
Okay.
Twins to each side, 1st and 20. Simmons takes the snap looking to throw. Got Dupree out there. Makes the first man miss. Spins off of another guy, dives down near the 45-yard line.
And that's one we're just looking at the versatility of Super Deuce. The kid can really do everything. Ben, he can block, he can run. He's a really threat as a wideout too. I mean,
it is, and what I really like is in the play calling, you're not asking to do too much. You just get the ball to a playmaker and let playmakers make plays, and puts us in a 2nd and short situation. And it's almost like it was 1st and 10, and we ran the ball for 8.5 yards.
It is 2nd and 2. Call it on the 45. Trips right, split left. Harris in the up back. Takes the snap. Simmons looking to throw again, looking for Junell. Junell goes up, unable to get it. Incomplete.
Just a little over his head.
Looked like he was trying to do a back shoulder throw. Maybe could have thrown that just a little bit more to the back shoulder. But then Janelle's pointing to himself, so maybe
I think he's saying he might have jumped a little early. Anytime you see that, it could be a mistimed jump. Feel like if you'd have waited a half more second, you might could have got up and got it.
I gotta believe we're just going to try to power this, and if we don't get the first down, try to make it 4th and really short. Yeah, because it looks like Dupree's going to take the snap.
He does, and Dupree takes off. He's across the 40, going to step out of bounds. Was borderline close to a late hit.
Well, there's definitely some swagger on that Arkadelphia side. There's no question. They had some pregame festivities at on the Malvern logo and trying to play some head games with our kickers out there.
And kicking head helmets, all kinds of things. Will be a 1st and 10 for the Leopards on the 37-yard line. 3:21 left here in the 2nd quarter. Malvern has no timeouts to work with, trying to draw closer to the Badgers here. Simmons takes the snap, give to Dupree. Looking to cut it up, not a lot there. Another flag flies in the area of what looks like a hold.
They hold it. Well, that's every pass play. I'll back that up. 9 out of 10 pass plays, number 54, 53, the Badgers are holding, and they're calling it on the Leopards on the inside on runs. Do I think it's unbalanced call? Yeah, I do. I think it's unbalanced calls going to the Badgers right now.
That's going to back it up 10, make it 1st and 20. Second 1st and 20 the Leopards have faced on this drive. Trips right, split left. Janelle going to be the up back on the left as well. Simmons takes the snap, looking to throw. Sails over everybody, incomplete. Bring up 2nd and 20.
It wouldn't have been holding to get a 15-yard penalty. I'm talking to somebody else back here. Excuse me, audience.
2:58 left here in the second quarter. Ball on the 48. Leopards facing a 2nd and 21. Simmons takes the snap, looking to throw. Ball comes out. Arkadelphia is on it.
Yeah.
Oh, and that looked like a late hit there.
Yeah, that's one thing with 2 minutes and 51 seconds left here in the second quarter, first half. Leopards really didn't need to turn the ball over, but that right there, that last series being one of the weirdest I've seen in a while.
And that really, you can almost attribute that fumble to being in a 1st and 20 situation and then 2nd and 20 situation. And, you know, Arkadelphia can kind of pin their ears back. They know you're going to pass. And whereas if we had 2nd and 7, the play calling's totally different. We're probably still running the football.
Arkadelphia comes to the line, trips left, split right. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Mitchell takes the snap, give to the back, looking to run off the left side. Now cuts it up, going to fall forward over the 45 down, we'll call it 46-yard line. Oh, never mind, we'll call it 45.
Forrest Landrum did a good job of going parallel and getting out there and getting him down. 2nd and, what are we going to call it?
7.
7.
2:28 and counting. Trips right, split left. Mitchell takes the snap, give to the back again, reverse. Got a little room out there, going to be dropped enough for the first down to around the 36-yard line. Arkadelphia does have 2 timeouts at their disposal.
As once again, that Arkadelphia showing that ability to get out on the outside and turn the corner for a nice game.
1st and 10. Here's the snap. Mitchell looking to throw. We had him in the backfield, but he gets free. Now making men miss and going to fall forward down to the 28-yard line.
And I'm telling you, that was an issue for us last year, over and over again. We would get to him.
Yeah.
It would almost be a certain sack, and he just so big and so strong, just swat you away.
Mitchell looking to throw again. Out to his receiver. We're going to call it incomplete.
Yeah, really, I tell you what, Eric Clegg, number 4, you don't play it any better than that. He got there at the same time the ball did and jarred the receiver away from the ball. Nice play.
It is going to be a 3rd and 2 from the 28-yard line. Tight twins to each side. Going to be a pitch out to Purifoy.
It's going to depend on the spot.
You know they're going to give him the spot.
Yeah.
I mean, we know how the day has gone, guys.
Yeah.
There wasn't even any question in it.
Minute and 35 seconds left here in the half, and Arkadelphia threatening once again.
Same formation. Fakes the give. Mitchell rolling out to his right, looking to throw. Makes a man miss. Keeps his eyes downfield. Jump ball.
Wow.
Complete. Not. Leopards in position. Just unable to go up and get the ball.
Looked like there may have been some hesitation on whether or not to go for the hit or the ball, and kind of ended up doing neither one.
Neither one, yeah. Nonetheless, Badgers put up another 6 here, and it's Number 4.
Curry.
Curry for the PAT. Left-footed kicker, number 4. Is that it? And he's hit another. Perfect for the day.
28-6, 129 left in the second quarter. We'll be back after this.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
Welcome back to Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Leopards trail on this one 28-6, 129 left here in the second quarter. As Curry gets the ball teed up for the Badgers. Will be Dupree and I believe Cagle back deep to receive for the Leopards.
This would be a really nice time to get a good return.
Yeah.
Yes, it would.
Let's get old turn 13 loose and see if they can catch him. Or number 2.
So far, unable to find any holes in this coverage team. One's going to bounce at the 5 and get into the end zone for a touchback.
You know, the Leopards, we have showed time and time and time again the quick strike ability. You know, and we can hit them here some way with 1:26 left. Close the gap a little bit, and then all of a sudden get the ball back starting the second half. You know, I'm going to draw that scenario like I did down at Ashdown last week. If we do this and do this, we held them on 4th, got the ball back, scored with less than a minute.
I think some of it may be depending on how Arkadelphia decides to defend you. If they play a lot of guys back, you may be able to pick up finally some chunk yards in the running game, but then you don't leave yourself a lot of options with time.
Trips right, split left. Simmons looking to throw out to Dupree, complete. Down to the 28-yard line, bring up a 2nd and 2.
They got to hurry somewhat. You're in a pure 2-minute offense because you've got, 14. You got to get way back. There we go.
Twins to each side. 2nd and 2. Simmons takes the snap, looking to throw. Throwing out towards Dylon Carradine. Incomplete.
Pretty close there.
And I'm going to guess we're going to try to run to pick up this first down because if you throw an incomplete pass and you don't want to give Arkadelphia the ball with 45 seconds.
Not with 2
on the clock.
Not with 2 times. That's right, Seth.
So I would imagine we're going to try to run to pick this up, but we may riverboat gamble this thing and sling it. Who knows?
Trips left, Twins right. 3rd and 2. Simmons taking the snap, looking to throw. Out towards Janelle, incomplete.
And this
going
is
to bring up a 4th and 2.
This is the scenario that I did not want to see.
Correct. This is, no timeouts. We don't have any time to think it over. So punting team comes on, and Leopards are going to kick it back to the Badgers.
They're actually going to have more than 45 seconds because this play's not going to take 10, I wouldn't think.
Simmons drops into punt formation. Punt is away.
Nice kick.
Arkadelphia not going to field it. Takes a big Malvern roll and let that thing roll. Don't go up there and touch it. Don't touch it.
No, it went out of bounds, I think.
What a punt by Simmons. Hello. Ball down to the 14-yard line. 42.1 seconds left. Badgers leading 28-6.
Well,
2 timeouts.
Yeah, the Leopards really, we've got our work cut out for us in the second half, and flip halves. We can have the second half like the Badgers had the first half. You know, we can get back in. I just don't think the Leopards are out of this. They got a tough battle, but you know.
Trips to the right for Arkadelphia. Here's the snap. Give to the tailback. Looking to run up the middle. Gets forward up to about the 20-yard line. This clock runs under 30 seconds. Doesn't appear like Arkadelphia is in any major hurry.
I'm satisfied with that.
Yeah.
I support their decision to run the clock out.
I believe they're going to. It takes under 10 seconds.
Well, guys, it'll be a period of time of adjustments for our offensive coaches and our defensive coaches to get the Leopards back lined out and started in the right direction in the second half here.
Well, we'll be back with an interview for the halftime about the Ouachita River Rumble, and then bring you second half action after that. Right now, here's a word from our sponsors. Welcome you back here at Clyde Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Start of the second half. Leopards trailing in this one 28-6. They did win the toss, elected to defer, so the Leopards will be getting the football to start the second half. And Ben, this is, you hate to say it with so much time left, but this is almost a do or die drive right here.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably a fair assessment of what's going on. Arkadelphia is they're winning the battle. I mean, up front, they've done what they need to do. Obviously, I think if you can score right here, the complexion of the game may change a little bit. They've not been in a close game down to the wire since September 2nd. You know, they've just been blowing people away. So if you can they were in tight with Ashdown for a while through a half, and then they kind of took over. But if you can kind of make them uncomfortable, it's a situation they've not been in this year, but you got to score points to do it. And you really need to score on this first drive and set the tone for the next 24 minutes.
Curry on to kick for the Badgers. Dupree and Cagle back deep to receive for the Leopards. Kick is away. Going to be a low kick.
Get out of bounds.
It's going to go out of bounds. So both halves start with a kick out of bounds.
This time it's our favor, and going to be one of the better field position starts for us in the football game.
You know, guys, something we haven't talked about, you know, we're playing, it's 1:30 in the afternoon. What about hydration and fatigue on the kids? Any chance of it?
There's some hydration issues right here in this box.
Yeah, I think we're in worse shape than they are.
Yeah, we got the nicest press box in the state, but all this glass.
It was made for night games.
It was made for night games. It's true.
Twins right. Simmons takes a snap, give to Dupree, looking to run up field. Going to pick up, looks like about 3 on first down, make it 2nd and 7.
I really like the starting play call right there. You just want to let your team know we're not panicking. We don't feel like we have to go out there and start picking up 30 yards a snap. Just go out there, play our game, score, and we're going to have to get some stops. But the best way to score is doing what you do best.
2nd and 7 from the 38. Simmons takes the snap, option look, pitches it out to Dupree. Not a lot there. He's going to run out near the 40-yard line.
Well, Zane Thompson, the senior linebacker for the Badgers, really had that one read well. And again, Ben, it's something you've talked about, that interior 7, that sideline to sideline speed. It's tough to get out and get around them.
It is, and not only are they very athletic, but they're very disciplined setting that edge. A lot of times fast teams can get upfield. They can run themselves out of position, but Arkadelphia, very, very well coached. They stay in position to make the play.
3rd and 5. Simmons fakes the give, rolling to his right, throws out. That was early. Wow.
Not early enough, apparently.
Wow. Wow.
It's really hard to catch a ball when you're being hit in the back.
Yeah.
I'm at a loss for words with some of this today. That's about as nicely as I can put it.
I got to believe that there's a significant chance that this game tape is going to be sent to AAA for review. You know, not that it's not going to change anything, but for some constructive criticisms.
Yeah.
Leopards in a punting formation. Coming after it is Arkadelphia. Kick does get away. Going to go out around the 40-yard line.
Yeah, the Leopards need to go ahead and get a 3 and out against the Badgers here and really not let this one get completely away from them. And
I tell you what I would do if I were the Leopards. I would start hitting them early right beforehand and see if we're going to make the calls today or not.
Well, that really didn't work in the first half. If you remember on the holding penalties, they didn't have one, and we had, 3?
Well,
boom, boom, boom.
At least make them try, you know.
Do something, right or wrong, right?
That's right. Here's the give to Reed, running off the left side. Now cuts up, get a little bit of room up over the 50 down to the 48, right near the line to gain. If it's being spotted by the guy on the Arkadelphia sideline, it's a guaranteed first down.
And it is a first down.
First and 10 for the Badgers. Trips right, split left. Back to the left of Matthews, looking to throw.
All right.
Flushed out. That's a hold again. No, finally called. Babb catches it running towards the end zone. Not going to matter because it's coming back finally. And they called that a touchdown. Golly. It doesn't matter, but he stepped out at the 3.
Yeah. Stepped out at 3. And they got finally called holding on 52 back here. It's been 52 and 54.
Oh. Sometimes all you can do is laugh.
Yeah, there's the official call. Holding against the Badgers, and that's going to cost them 10. Is that?
That's a spot foul, so it's going to be
yeah.
first and long.
Yeah. That's going to put them about first and what, about 22, 23? Okay, 24. Whoa, more than that.
About 25.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, Ben, turnover would really be handy here.
Yeah, I'll take a punt. You know, if we can just keep them from getting 25 yards over the next 3 or 4 plays.
First and 26 from the 36. Quarterback power right up the middle. Going to get up over the 40 down to the 41. Witten.
And down on the bottom of that pile is big old number 46, and we got a kid in a jersey that we don't have a number for, but whoever you are, 46, you playing a good ball game. You have the first half, and you picked it up again here in the second half.
Is that a Davian?
Twins to each side. Looking to throw slant route complete. Going to be dropped as he crosses the 45 down to the 44. Bring up about a 3rd and 6 or 7.
Yeah, I think probably at some point you're gonna have to just kind of pin your ears back, play press coverage, and hope for the best, and just try to not let him get comfortable. The risk of that is obviously you can get beat deep, but you also if you're going to send guys, you have to be able to get him to the ground if you get there, and we've really struggled putting him on the turf.
Twins each side, fake the give, slant route again.
Wow.
Going to be dropped this time by Campbell.
Well, I tell you what, David Witten hit him right in the hands on that one, and hit him square in the hands.
Yeah, that should have been a catch and a first down, but we'll take the miscue, and hopefully we can get off the field right here.
Wouldn't be surprised to see another slant. Trips left, split right. 4th and 6.
They may be trying.
Reed to the right of Witten. Witten looking to throw. Across the middle, complete this time to Campbell.
Wow.
Going to get down over the 25 to the 24, first down Badgers.
Yeah, we're not getting pressure with the front four. He's just sitting back in the pocket waiting for guys to run through zones, get open in zones, and I wonder how much longer we're going to allow him to just kind of sit back and be comfortable before we start sending guys.
Yeah, it's and you know, and in the past we've sent them. We sent them against Nashville. We sent them against Ashdown. We were sending Barber a lot, if you remember last week against Nashville.
One thing, coming into the week, Romir Bennett was banged up, and I have not seen him. I see him on the sideline. He has not been on the field this drive. 1st and 10 for the Badgers. My apologies. And Reed's got a hole. He will score.
And that's where you miss a guy like Romir right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
He is in uniform, but not on the field. Curry on to attempt the point after for the Badgers.
We realize there's a lot of dead air, but there's just not a whole lot you can say, and that one's good.
9:27 left here in the third quarter. Badgers lead at 35-6. We'll be back after this.
Red River Dodge of Malvern is thrilled to support the Leopards on the gridiron this season. Make sure you rush over to malverndodge.com to check out all the rebates on our new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams. We can't wait to support these guys all season. They work so hard all year long to represent our community on and off the field. Help us cheer on the team tonight. Go Leopards!
Good, bro? I mean, you all right, Chief? You all right, Chief?
Uh-oh. malverndodge.com. Go Leopards!
Welcome you back to Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpe Field. Badgers leading in this one 35-6. 9:27 left here in the third quarter. Jalen Dupree and Dante Cagle back deep to receive for the Leopards. Leopards in desperate need of a touchdown.
Yeah, we need to get the ball, move the ball, get some 1st and 10, score, and get a little confidence built back. Because right now the Badgers have taken them that swagger away from the Leopards.
Curry's kick going to be fielded by Cagle at the 10-yard line. He's up over the 20, makes a man miss, goes out of bounds around the 23. We're going to give him the 24. We'll take it.
Yeah, well, you better be the next team to score, because if you're not, then they're going to start running the clock.
That's right.
And then you eliminate all chance of coming back. So
9:22 here in the third quarter, and if you just joined us, Badgers held the Leopards, and then they scored on their first possession here in the second half, and Leopards taking on here from their own 24-yard line.
Trips right, split left. Simmons takes the snap, looking to throw. Back shoulder of Jalen Dupree, incomplete.
I believe that little bit miscommunication on that one looked like.
Going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line. Leopards come to the line, trips right, split left. Janelle going to be the up back on the left side. Simmons takes the snap, looking to throw. Now
got
going
some
to
space
tuck
to
it
run
under.
it.
He's at the 30, 35, 40, and run out of bounds there.
Gosh, I think our own player said a late hit.
Yeah.
One of the guys on the sideline. I think maybe he was trying to catch him and slow him
Yeah, I
down.
was going to say, they just need to step out in front of him and catch him. Give up your body for number 3.
Back in the old days, we would have got a crusher sticker for that hit though.
Going to be a 1st and 10 for the Leopards. Ball all the way down to the 44-yard line.
Did they do crusher stickers when you were playing through? You didn't get stickers for big hits? For your helmet stickers?
No. We had the leopard head on each side, and we had the triple strap going down the middle. Out route to Dupree, complete, dropped around the 50-yard line.
We had stars for good plays and skull and crossbones for big hits.
No, none of that.
We had 2 different stickers.
Twins to each side. 2nd and 4 for the Leopards. Simmons takes the snap, looking to throw.
There you go.
Looking for Carradine over the
Squeeze.
head and out of bounds. Double covered there.
Yeah. Said's just not quite really been with that one because he's had Carradine. You lead Carradine on that one a little bit better, Ben. I think it's a completion.
Yeah, I mean, the coverage was pretty good, but it's almost like it, hindsight's 20/20. Maybe you pump fake and the guy bites, and then you kind of lead Carradine towards the middle. You might have a shot, but that would have been
you throw that any lower, it's danger of interception.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
No, I was thinking leading him, get him out of there, Said.
Simmons dives forward.
Oh my!
Somehow only got 1 yard out of that.
Good grief.
You clearly you got to go for it. You got to get a first down right here.
Okay, we would have to say, I guess his knee touched down there because that's not where he went down, guys.
Looked pretty well horizontal on the dive, but maybe something touchdown early.
I don't have to say anything, and I'm going to choose not to. Receiver split to each side. Dupree going to take the snap. Dupree looking to run. Gets 4, going to have enough for the first down as he falls over the 45 down to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, when in doubt, just snap it to one of the best running backs in the state. Go behind one of the best left tackles in the state and get your 3 yards.
Yeah.
There's nothing fancy about that. It's just we got a guy with SEC offers playing left tackle. We've got a running back that's probably going to get some Division I offers when it's all said and done, and see if you can stop us from getting 3.5.
Yeah. That was the situation right there that Jalen just lowered Bodie's head and practically ran over Nicholas Williams, number 14.
Trips right, split left. Simmons takes the snap, looking to throw. Now going to tuck it under and have some space. Trying to make a man miss and does. Upended as he gets over the 35 down around the 33.
And the aforementioned number 14, Williams, really did a good on that open field tackle there on Simmons. Okay.
Do have a flag.
Of all the things that could have been considered unsportsmanlike conduct today.
I know, right?
We're going to decide now to start tightening things down, I guess. Maybe it's on them. I don't know. But I think they indicated it's towards us. But
he's looking over toward the Arkadelphia sideline. And they are angled back like they're going to move Malvern back.
Yeah,
so they're going to get the first down, and then they're going to mark us off. So it's going to be 1st and 25.
Well, I'm no genius here, but I would almost be willing to bet that there would have been enough there for offsetting. Could almost guarantee it.
Well, I mean, we've thrown helmets today. We've done a number of different things, but I don't know what was said or what was done down there. Maybe it was warranted, maybe it wasn't. But
Ben, they asked for it.
It's just interesting.
And they got it.
It's just interesting that whatever happened, that was more egregious than throwing a helmet.
1st and 10 from the 48. Simmons takes the snap, looking to throw to Carradine. Incomplete. So he was wearing number 7 like a cape.
He was wearing number 7. I'm going to go out on a limb, guys, all right? I'm going to go out on a limb and say that we probably won't see this refereeing crew in the playoffs. What do you think?
I believe they're going to be.
Maybe do a 2A or 3A. First round. From the background, a friend of ours says they may be in basketball. Maybe they could do that better. I'll be tough on them. I don't care.
Trips right, split left. Simmons looking to throw.
Wow.
Hey, a flag.
There's 7. They finally going to get it on 7.
Well, I will not be surprised if they call it on us.
I won't either.
He called it on them.
Called it on them. And 7's like, what'd I do?
You mean you can't hug them?
You can't grab them and take them down? I can see why they're looking at that matchup there, because 7 looks like he's about, what, 5'8", 5'9", maybe?
I don't know.
Well, there's no doubt that Keelan Janelle can give you some mismatches if you can get him lined up on the right guy. Well over 6 feet, really good athlete, runs well.
There's mismatch right down here below us. That's from the previous spot, 15 yards.
I'm very confused. Okay, anyway, 1st and 10 from the 39. Simmons looking to throw. Just gets rid of it.
Wow.
Well, he was out of the pocket. Oh, maybe he wasn't out of the pocket.
53 made that call.
He was asking for it.
I hope y'all watching this. 53 made the call for the Arkadelphia Badgers, and the referee decided he would agree with him.
Okay, so how far out was Vinny when we started there? I'm curious because Said made that throw outside of the tackle box. We were lined up pretty much to the middle of the field. I mean, how far are our splits on the line? You don't have to have a receiver in the area. It got to the original line of scrimmage. The ball bounced around the 35-yard line.
Well,
he was outside the box, got the ball past the line of scrimmage.
From what I've seen on this drive,
I'm confused.
This looks like the drive right there, our last possession in the second quarter, guys.
Looks like all you have to do is just ask for it.
Yeah.
And it'll come. It's like Burger King out there. Have it your way.
Have it your way.
Yeah.
2nd, 17, we'll call it. Simmons looking to throw.
There it is.
Well,
oh, that's not who I would have thrown it to. Thought
Intercepted.
Cagle was open.
Still running back to the 20. Janelle giving chase up over the 30. Steps out of bounds.
Looked like the slot wide receiver was open. Cagle may have been the better guy to throw to.
There's a flag.
And I think they're going to get us for an unsportsmanlike.
Well, I tell you what, the kid that's over there in the middle of that would not get an unsportsmanlike.
Again, when you got 11 people on the other side in your face and there's one guy in orange sitting there talking, I'm going to assume there's enough for offsetting. But what do I know?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's just kind of strange about this. These penalties some of these penalties the Leopards have been getting are uncharacteristic of what we've seen this team play all year long. So something's not right. I mean, to these old eyes.
I believe Malvern has taken a timeout.
And again, I mean, I don't know what was said. Maybe we deserved it, maybe we didn't. But I just have a hard time believing that it's more egregious than throwing another team's the helmet of another player 15 yards right in front of the official. I would think that whatever was said was less egregious than that.
Well, I was watching it. It was
mouthing by both sides.
It was Jalen and whatever, and they were and Jalen and I don't remember who was over. They were walking off.
It was Janelle.
Was it Janelle? Okay.
I mean, they were talking, but I like I said,
But you know, it's like
there's got to be words being exchanged.
He wasn't talking
ways.
to himself.
No.
Right.
To have two of those go against you with some of the antics we've seen today is just astounding. Give JD credit. He's letting them know about it, but he's doing it in a very calm manner, as opposed to how I probably would on the soccer field.
It was probably that understanding. Just to let you know, this game is going to get turned in for review.
Yeah.
You know, can't change what's happened, but You know, you may want to make this last 1844 your best 1844.
Best 1844 you've done.
Trips right, split left. Give his to Reed up the middle. Falls forward for a gain of about 3 on first down.
Coach Baker's working this side, Judge on our side.
And bring up 2nd and 7 from the 46-yard line.
Coach Baker throws his hands up because the guy is like, you didn't hear a word I said.
Bring a man in motion. Looking to throw. Across the middle, incomplete.
You know, I tell you what,
Hughes.
they've done a really good job. You know, Donovan Whitten has, but my gosh, I know of at least 4 drop passes that he's hit them in. There was a drop pass that
I don't even think he was looking at the quarterback when he threw the ball. And that was one that hit you in the chest, and you're like, what happened?
Yeah.
Well, we came into the game talking about how good Donovan Whitten is, and he's been as good as we advertised before the game. There's no question.
I agree. Yeah, Kyle said he's D1, and he definitely is. I mean, there's
stick route complete up over the 45. Ball's out, and it bounces back to Arkadelphia. Just one of those days.
One of those days. Tyler Golden hit him hard enough to knock the ball loose, but the ball fell back down under the Badger instead of behind him where Golden could get a hold of it. And that's the kind of afternoon it's been for the Leopards, guys.
Going to be 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Trips left, Twins right, Whitten alone in the backfield. Now going to bring a man in motion into the backfield.
He's moving towards
the line of scrimmage. Golly, guys, come on.
It's arena football.
Holy cow.
Or Canadian.
No, I'm telling you, the White Hat sat right there and watched him turn upfield before the ball was snapped. Good grief.
Bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see how it pays off for him. Give his to the back off the left side. Gets up over the 20 down to the 19. We'll have enough for the first down. Arkadelphia comes the line, Twins to each side. 1st and 10 from the 19. Back to the right.
They about had to call that one.
Well, if he'd have started in motion first, they might not.
If he'd have turned around and headed back toward the quarterback downfield, yeah, they probably wouldn't have.
I had my wonders if he just would have stepped back and got still again, if it would have flown or not. Tight Twins to each side. Back is Buckley. So he's going to shift out to the right side, leaving Whitten alone in the backfield. Pitch underneath.
54 is holding again. 54's really got a good. 54's got that hands-in holding down. Really, he's really good at it.
Well, and to his credit, if the officials aren't going to call it,
yeah, I mean,
just keep doing it.
Oh yeah, I mean, the kid's heck of a 54 for the Badgers, and that would be Nigel Robinson. He's only a junior. He's got it down to an art and doing a really good job for the Badgers. Big kid.
Malvern jumps off sides, gives Arkadelphia 5 yards.
You know, there's more size, seeing them really eyeball them in person, there's more size to this Arkadelphia offensive line than I thought there was.
Twins to each side. Now going to be 2nd and 7 from the 16. Buckley to the right of Whitten. Whitten looking to throw. Now going to step up into the pocket and take off. Falls over the 10, down to the 9.
That'll be a hair short. About half a yard short.
Good thing we marked it on this sideline. I looked at the official over there, and he was down to about the 8.
He was moving toward the goal line, wasn't he?
He was working. Working his magic over there. Bring up 3rd and 1. Trips left, split right. Buckley to the right of Witten. Give is to Buckley. Bounces it outside. Perez almost. Wow. We do have a flag.
That's 50. They got 51 on that one.
Well, he had
and we got another one late. Or maybe he just dropped it where he
threw it up where it
was.
was.
The penalty is going to be.
I believe he was content to try to hug Buckley and take him all the way down into Hutchinson. My bad.
He wasn't going to let him go, was he?
He was going to try to take Hutch into the locker room.
Those, you know, they're quite honestly, guys, they're forced to call those. I mean, really. Wouldn't you think, Ben?
You would think. But there's been some that I would think were pretty obvious. You know, like the most egregious one was right around the 35-yard line in the first half.
Looking to throw. Steps up at the 20, rifles one, incomplete.
We might have got away with a little bit of
holding on
to the back of the jersey right there.
What did I tell you earlier?
That's a better effort.
Yeah.
That's a better effort there than on that.
If they're not going to call it, make them call it. Apparently that guy does not like to call that.
But he is the same guy that'll throw a holding call 35 yards out for an interior lineman hold.
Yes.
And I'm like Seth. 4th and 9 here. They're going to throw the ball. I mean, if it's close, I make them call that. I make them call interference.
Twins to each side, back to the left of Witten. 4th and 8. Witten takes the snap, looking to throw.
Nobody was looking for the ball.
Oh
my goodness!
There he
gracious.
goes.
What?
There's the man.
Oh my God. Oh. My goodness.
Nobody was even looking for the ball.
Nobody was close looking for the ball. What? Golden turned him around? I didn't see that. Okay. You can't spin them out there, guys. Like I said.
Well, if you hit them early enough, it's not catchable.
Yeah, so hey, wait a minute.
And you know that's really unfortunate because that would have gotten them off the field. Now they're
1st and goal.
1st and goal with a chance to put the sportsmanship rule in effect.
Tight trips over here on the right side, split out to the left. Buckley to the right of Witten. 1st and goal from the 9, handoff to Buckley. That's off of a man, going to get down to around the 6 or 7 yard line. Second and goal from, we'll call it the 6.5.
Arkadelphia is in no hurry to run a play, and you can't blame them really with the lead and trying to add to it.
Same formation for the Badgers. Give to Buckley up the middle, up over the 5 yard line, down to the 2, it looks like. It'll be 3rd and goal from there.
Yeah, Buckley just fell in behind there. Courtney Brown, the senior lineman, and Nigel Robinson, number 54, 52 and 54, and they really made a good hole for him.
So right now you're seeing some guys get out there to play defense. Keelan Janelle, Jalen Dupree. We're sending some of the best athletes, biggest, strongest guys we got.
Ball's on the ground.
Who's got it?
Witten jumped on it.
He can't pick it up and run with it after it goes down. Yeah. That's 46 again. We're going to somebody figure out who he is.
I'm with Ben. I would think it's got to be a Davian Jenkins.
Think it's Jenkins?
Let's see if they don't do a little something sneaky and try to
Yeah.
go wide here. Yeah.
Pitch out to Buckley. He's going to score. Touchdown Badgers.
Looks like Angel Perez got out there but just couldn't get there quite quick enough. Badgers score, making this a 41-6 ball game in favor of the visiting Badgers. 58 seconds left in the third quarter.
Curry on to attempt the extra point.
The left-footed kicker.
Kick is away. And it's good. So 58.6 seconds left in the third quarter. Score here. Badgers 42, Leopards 6. We'll be back after this.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Unsportsmanlike conduct called on the Badgers on that extra point. Malvern has elected to take the yardage on the kickoff, so Arkadelphia will be kicking off from the 25-yard line. Malvern back to receive around the 20. Kick is away. Going to be fielded right at the 30-yard line's Cagle. Looking to get outside, gets across the 40 to about the 42, 43. Leopards will take over from there.
And it looks like Dupree may have seen his last action of the night. We're going to try to riding kind of on the wall for this one. Want to make sure that he's available for next week.
That is Clegg. Tavian Clegg.
The ninth grader.
Tailback for the Leopards.
Part of that ninth grade championship team.
1st and 10 from the 42. Here's the snap. Give is to Clegg. Cuts it up. Powerful run by Clegg.
Nice
Gets
run.
up over the 50 down to the 49-yard line.
You know, when we were talking earlier in the game about some of the ninth graders that moved up,
I was going to ask you.
We were kind of mentioning, and Clegg was the first one that came to mind of guys that could help. And would not be surprised if over the course of the playoff they find a way to put him in the slot, give us some dynamic playmaking ability in the slot with Jalen taking a lot of snaps. But Jalen also takes he'll run the ball 30, 35 times. If you could get that down to 25 and find somebody that can alleviate some of that carry pressure off of Dupree in the playoffs, that would be helpful.
You know, that's what they did last year. You know, they could rest them. And here we go. Start the fourth quarter. It's the end of 3.
Encore Healthcare and Rehabilitation is here for you. Whether illness or injury sideline you, Encore will tailor a rehabilitation program for your needs. Meet Helen Haley, one of our rehab residents.
And what'd you come to Encore for?
Because I couldn't walk.
How's your experience been here, Encore?
It's been good. Everybody's good. Everybody treats me good. They feed good. It's been wonderful.
Encore Healthcare and Rehabilitation and the Malvern Leopards, a winning combination.
Welcome you back to Claude Mann Stadium, David Alpey Field, start of the fourth quarter. Washita River Rumble. Arkadelphia Badgers leading in this one 42-6.
Got to be honest with you guys. I never saw this coming.
Going to be, we'll call it a 2nd and 2 for the Leopards coming back after the break. Son of one of the better running backs to come out of Malvern High School, Tavian Clegg, out on the field. getting his first action with the senior high. 2nd and 2. Here's the snap. Fakes the give to Clegg. Simmons looking to throw. Got Carradine.
Carradine open.
Runs under it. Going to be a touchdown, Malvern. Carradine finally beats his man down the sideline. Runs right under a nicely thrown ball from Simmons. Touchdown, Malvern. Ozziel Martinez on to attempt the extra point for the Leopards. Kick is away, and it is good. So, Arkadelphia now leads 42-13 after the long touchdown pass from Simmons to Carradine.
We'll see what our onside kick looks like.
Yeah, I don't even know if we will, honestly. I don't know. We may just try to get out of here. We've already set Dupree, I think. I don't know that he's going to get back out there. We may just be trying to get to the playoffs healthy. But here's the one thing that a takeaway, and I was 13 years old when we won the state championship in 1993, and I guess actually I was 12, at that time. But the one thing I remember about that year is we lost to Lake Hamilton.
Yes, we did.
They beat us pretty good too. I mean, it wasn't close. They beat us pretty good. Magnolia beat us.
Yeah.
We came back. We beat both of those teams in the playoffs. Beat Magnolia in the semifinals.
We beat Magnolia right here.
And in the torrential downpour at War Memorial, we beat Lake Hamilton. So, not without precedent that you've been beaten by your conference champion. Certainly with the Leopards, they have come back and beat them in a state championship game.
Ozziel Martinez, sky kick, going to be caught at the 28-yard line. Looking to run off to the right, now cuts it up.
And he's got some space now.
Going to be pushed out of bounds by Ethan Martin at the 39-yard line. Arkadelphia will take over from there. Just over 9 minutes left in this one.
Arkadelphia be taking over here on their ball on the 39, 1st and 10, and we'll see if the actually the
not Witten anymore.
Witten, Javian Garner, the sophomore number 2 quarterback, is out here for the Badgers.
Garner takes the snap. Give is to the back. Not a whole lot there. Jared Barber on the stop, along with Talon Accord.
That was number 22, D'Angelo Buckley, junior running back for the Badgers. And then in the backfield with him is Purifoy, Buckley, and Garner calling the signals. Hand off. Leopards all over that one. Purifoy had really no place to go, and first Leopard in there looked to be like that was Talon Accord, the 10th grader that set the edge on it, and loss of, I'm going to say about 2.5 or 3, brings up a 3rd 13 from the Leopard 42. Garner looking the sideline, gets the call. Takes a snap, looking to pass, looking downfield, scrambling to his right. Still got the ball away just off of the hands of the number 22, and that would be, again, D'Angelo Buckley.
Trying to throw cross body there, Ron.
Yeah, he was, and had some pressure on him, and brings up a 4th and still 4th and 13 from the 42 for the Badgers. And
really, to no surprise, the backup quarterback for Arkadelphia has a nice little skill set. Was able to make a couple guys miss and gave himself an opportunity to complete the pass.
This kid's a sophomore.
So we'll see him for the next 2 years after this, I guess.
Looks like we're going to be looking at number 2 for the next 2 years anyway.
4th and 13.
Wow, 6 left early.
Yeah, it sure did.
quarterback.
Trying to buy time, now going to find some. Hutch gives him.
Whoa.
Wow.
What a
Okay.
play.
All right.
He did a good job. Just stood in the open part of the field and saw that Trip Campbell could make it over there, and Campbell runs under the ball and gets a big 1st and 10 for the Badgers on him.
I think that was Tristan Smith.
Was that Tristan Smith? That looked like.
That was some Johnny Manziel type stuff.
Yeah, was that Tristan? Okay, 24. I called 22. My bad. That was Tristan Smith, the junior wide receiver. Did a good heads-up thing of running to the open part of the field so that Garner could throw it out there, and did. On 4th down.
Bring up 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Just over 6 minutes left in this one. Give to the tailback up the middle. Got some room. He's going to score. Buckley. Touchdown Badgers.
There's going to be a lot of takeaways from this game. One of them is that Arkadelphia is really good. They're really deep.
Yeah, and it's honestly one of those situations, too, that our coaches can come back and break this film down and look, and they can see where we need to, to coach up some places and some things, because Arkadelphia has done some things against us that nobody else has been able to do.
And I'm really quite satisfied that they and Harding Academy will have to play each other before the state championship, and they are on the other side of the bracket. I'm satisfied that both of those teams are over there.
Yeah, yes.
Extra point was good. That makes it 49-13. And, there's a lot of things you can take away from this. And, if you're a coach, you look for the things, that, one, the positives, but two, this is just such a unique situation. It's not, you're not used to being ready to go all day Friday, then getting the rug pulled out from you.
Yeah, you get the routine and everything. And
playing middle of the day. You're not used to ever playing middle of the day. And one or two calls don't go your way, and it just, before you know it, it snowballed. And,
and I'm not so sure that in a situation like this that making a short road trip 20, 27 miles down the road is not as advantageous as it is playing at home, because everything else is screwed up too,
Well, I was thinking about that when you're talking about an early start, especially because you have to get up earlier.
Yeah.
Your mind's a little bit more awake. All those different things. And so I was wondering if maybe being the road team 30 minutes away wouldn't be beneficial, just because you get into your routine earlier and you get your body awake.
Yep. Well, at least an hour, not an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Curry's kick fielded by Clegg at the 5-yard line. He's going to get up over the 15.
And once again, guys, we've talked about it a lot. I'm going to tell you, their special teams is one of Arkadelphia's really strengths. There's no weakness in their special teams, or they haven't shown it this afternoon.
And I think it's compounded by the fact that we haven't played any kickers that can kick it that deep. And so, and we really don't kick it that deep on our team either, so we don't have a kicker that can simulate that.
No.
So, plus, you've got, when you're going back there to block, we don't have any practice really going that far back to pick up your block. So that's kind of new in and of itself.
Kyler Wright in at quarterback. Takes the snap, give his to Clegg. Not a lot there, able to spin off of a man. May have picked up one, may have just got back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, could you imagine, you just got through playing 9 games of junior high football. Your first carry as a 9th grader is against a bunch of juniors and seniors from the best team in the state.
And he took it for 8 yards.
Yeah. It's like, welcome to high school football, young man.
Wright takes the snap, give to Clegg again, this time getting out to the right side. He's going to get up over the 20 and step out of bounds around the 21.
Unnecessary. A little extra left tap. There it is.
There it was.
Yeah, the umpire said, why? Why would you do that?
And 14 says, wait a minute, I've been doing that all day. Is that 14 or 11? That's 11, isn't it?
It's 11, yeah.
Yeah.
2:20 left in this one.
But I think our coaching staff is wondering, why are we waiting until the sportsmanship rules in effect to start calling it?
Oh, yeah.
Because at the end, you look at the stat sheet and you go, the calls were pretty even.
Yeah.
Twins right, split left. It'll be Clegg to the left of right. Give is to Clegg, looking to get up the middle. Got some space, going to get up to the 49-yard line, pick up another first down for the Leopards. This is a glimpse into your future.
Yeah. And, you know, then these kids grow up, you know, they do, our incoming sophomore class, if they grow up and do as well as our upcoming senior class next year, we're going to be okay.
And now we're going to see the 9th grade quarterback, Kyler Wright.
He's been in since the
Has
beginning of
he
the
been
draft.
in the whole draft?
Yes, yeah.
I'm glad you've been paying attention to my play-by-play calling, Ben. Appreciate that.
I was going to say, where you been, Ben?
Clegg, his dad actually was a sophomore my senior year, so I got to be teammates with his dad. Blocked for a few really big touchdown runs for him. One of the fastest guys I've ever laid eyes on was Stephen Clegg.
Stephen Clegg could move. Absolutely could fly.
2nd and 10. Here's a snap. Give is to Clegg. Looking to get upfield. Going to get up over the 45 down to around the 44.
You know, the freshman really did a good job there of looking there, see what he had, and taking what he could get, and showed a little bit of patience, waiting on the hole to open up, and picked up some extra yards that way.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see how Kyler continues to develop. He's only played like 2 years of football. He's real new to the game, but he's got a great form, a great body to play quarterback, and going to be a little different. He's not going to be the runner that we've seen in the past, but man, he's got a big arm. They anticipate him throwing the baseball about 90 miles an hour by the time he's in high school playing baseball. So
there it is, guys.
Be interested to see his development over the next 3 or 4 years.
All zeros on the scoreboard. And this one, the Leopards 13 and the visitors from Arkadelphia 49. Where do we play next, guys?
We will be home next Friday night against the Pottsville Apaches, right, Ben? In the Apaches, their name?
You know, I don't know that we've ever played Pottsville.
I don't know if we have either. They are going to be the 4 seed from the 4. The 4 from the 4.
4 from the 4.
Playing the 2 from the 7, which will be the Malvern Leopards here, 7 o'clock. Come out, pack the stands, support these guys as we begin our journey through the playoffs.